Greetings everyone and welcome to a brand new series of Stellaris that we're going to be running on the channel. Since the last time I've picked up all the DLCs, so we're going to be experimenting a little bit. We're going corporate for a change, and we're also going to be checking out the Dar-Hesh. Between the combination of corporate and immortal rulers and this very regal looking chap, I'm going to be sort of role-playing this as kind of like a Godfather-esque mafia spreading the stars. Think of it as a mix between the mafia and the church. It's going to be quite a bit of fun. In terms of what we actually have, we've got the necrophage, of course. That means we're going to live for an incredibly long time, and we do produce a little bit more because of that. We're non-adaptive though. We are smart, we are strong, and we're talented. And with these, we're going to be pushing out quite a lot of unity, and we've got the potential to open criminal offices on other empires' worlds. It's expensive, but think of it as an investment, you know. We set someone up in their back garden, and over time we do some favours and gradually turn them to our way of thinking, or at least siphon off a little bit of money now and then. So without further ado, we're going to be having this as a small galaxy this time. I think we'll have between 4 and 8 empires. There might be one with an advanced start, there might be a fallen empire, there might be marauder empires. Everything else is the same as it was previously, except we've put the crisis strength up to 0.75 and the difficulty we've put up to captain. So this is likely to be a little bit longer than previous ones. Now, our ruler, Howan, the Oracle, the father of our cult. In the not-so-distant past, Paradisium was dominated by a fairly unremarkable species. To all onlookers, they would have seemed to be following the standard meandering course of development, with occasionally rapid periods of innovation, interspersed with much longer periods of seemingly insurmountable setbacks. However, unbeknownst to them, their planet was home to a second intelligent species, us. For millennia, we, the Dar-Hesh, remained undetected in the planet's proprietors. Little more than vague rumours of terrors in the night. We were a fairy tale told only to scare misbehaving juveniles, but they were wrong to discount us. As their rate of technological progress quickened, so too did our infiltration of their society. When their fall came, it was swift and bloody. We ruthlessly took control of the planet, our precursors reduced to subservience and gradual absorption into the Dar-Hesh race. And that's what we're going to be all about. We want to convert as many people in the galaxy to become Dar-Hesh as possible. It's how our species continues, how it propagates. Okay, we're going to have a few things to take care of right at the start. First things first, we definitely want faster research. We definitely want more unity. And we definitely want more research as well. It's going to be all about the speed. On the capital itself, we have some specialists who are unemployed. That's going to change in just a moment, just as soon as things get going. But let's see where we've started. Ooh, wow. That looks kind of spectacular and at the same time kind of terrifying. So we are going to need another science ship because one science ship is not going to cut the mustard. As much as we are a religious organisation, religion can only be backed up by the rigours of science. And in our case, that's how we spread the message of Paradisium amongst the stars. Okay, so for the one that we do have, I think let's... I'm not sure which way to go. Let's head up towards this chunk. Oh wait, not the research station. I want the science ship, who thankfully does have a scientist on. So come and survey, come and survey, come and survey. And you'll probably run out of things to do before that happens. For our construction ship, there are plenty of things for us to be getting in here. Let's get extra money first. and then we'll get extra minerals after. I also want to have a very quick look at our policies. Because we're going to be getting so much unity, our trade policy is something that we could really push. If we push for Marketplace of Ideas, we'll get less money, which is fair enough, but we will get quite a few more bits of progress towards our different traditions. So I think that's a sensible and smart move. Now in these early days, it's often a little bit slow as things start off. And as soon as we get that new ship, there it is, we are going to need, let me just sell this for some money, we're going to need a scientist for them. So let's get a new scientist. What have we got? Particle research speed, voidcraft research speed, anomaly discovery chance. Let's get you, because we want you to be discovering anomalies. And we're going to send you out in the other direction. So come and survey, come and survey, come and survey. Now I would like a third science ship just as soon as we can afford it, because the more things we discover, the more chances we have of getting something super awesome. And as everyone knows, great corporate empires are built on top of exploiting resources. We've almost got enough minerals to build this, so let's start flying over, and by the time we get there, hopefully we'll have the 100 we need. There we go. Get that built. I could also sell those goods because we don't really need them. Could buy some more of those, and then in just a moment we'll get. Wow, that was super quick. Is there nothing in here? Yeah, there's nothing in here. I mean, there's just money to be got, so we could claim that pretty early on. We need three more metal before we can do that. I was actually thinking getting another science ship might be better than starting to claim systems already. So I think that's what we'll do. Let's get another science ship on the go. How are you doing? 68%? You're getting there. Switching over to Marketplace of Ideas, things are going to be very expensive for us. One thing that I would like to do is I'd like to set our lovely Dar-Hesh Mafia up as a federation, so all the legitimacy that we can pretend is there. Right, I need you to build that research station, because that will help us out. There is our last science ship. Let's try and get the money we need together. We don't quite have enough materials to do that. That's for a new new scientist. One thing we can do once we're done exploring is we can just assist research and add 10% to our research speed. I might do that right now, actually, just to really try and boost our. Yeah, let's go for discovery. Discovery to start off with. Some of these are really cool. Expansion is great for new colonies. Harmony, good for us improving our amount of unity. Adaptability will give us access to the Federation, which is cool, and give us more envoys. But I think starting with the science is going to be the way to go to keep us competitive. And it is going to be a competitive marketplace out there. Okay, let's have a very quick look at our edicts. So this will cost us 90 to activate, and it will give us higher priests output. Our priests, if we go down here, well, do we really have priests? Do necrophytes count as priests? I don't think they do. Let's just have a look at this. So if I go to the temple, yeah, we would actually need to get a temple for that to be worthwhile. So let's not do that. Encourage political thought. Ethics shift charts up. That's no use to us. None of these are really useful at this stage, which is fine. It's worth checking them now and then just to make sure. So as soon as we can afford that new scientist, we will definitely be going for that. Okay, we've just detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Stellaris in the Stellaris system. They appear to be in the later stages of Bronze Age, having mastered early metalworking. Although most of the population is rural, several large city-states have formed. We should consider building an observation post. Yeah, we definitely should. So we're going to want to take both of these places. There's extra trade value to be got from here, which would be quite nice. Just as soon as I can afford that new ruler. Messengers of Paradisium is abuzz with the news of the primitive alien civilization found by our fleet. They may not be capable of spaceflight, but the aliens of Sasquatch are quantifiably intelligent, and their society shows all the hallmarks of a moderately advanced culture. I'm thinking maybe we'll try and bring them into the family.
A system survey has concluded.
As far as criminal enterprises go, that is entirely what you do. This will take quite a while to do because of the level, so I think we'll come back to this after we've gained some experience. Otherwise it'll take an entire year for someone to manage that. Okay, let's sell those. We can now buy a new scientist. Let's go particles. And actually, very quickly, I want to have a look and see who we have here. So you've just got Spark of Genius. That's amazing. You've got biology, and you're going to live forever. So thinking about it, yeah, I'm fine with our new science ship just getting our particle person. You are going to sit and help out with the research here.
Construction venture completed.
Okay, and we want to come across and take this system next, just as soon as we get a little bit more in terms of metals. The galaxy is quite large. While our various rulers, scientists, and helpers are obviously incredibly talented, I do wonder whether our leaders are going to have designs on taking over from our Oracle Howen. Right, the Voltum Star Assembly. We've recovered artifacts from an ancient civilization, or Nikandan 3A, that's down here. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what they've been able to piece together, our scientists theorise that these aliens, who call themselves the Voltum Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids roughly 3 to 4 meters in length that communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. Okay.
The situation log has been amended.
So this is giving us the precursor chain and also the chance to recover various artifacts. Now, one thing I did find out in between the last season and this one is we can sell artifacts that we've got in order to just give us a little bit of boost of money. As a criminal enterprise, I do think that will be immensely valuable when we need it. When we don't need it, obviously we're not going to bother, because we could find a good use for those in the future. But at times when we are low on cash, we're definitely going to consider something like that. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous system. Let's position that so we can see Paradisium properly. So we're taking Saul, and we'll get those energy credits, and then we'll move on to probably Vistalis or maybe Patagoga. If we get enough metals before too long, I might get another science ship to actually go out and explore rather than just helping with research. I do want our research to be very, very well handled, but I'm also kind of worried about the amount of money we're going to end up spending on things.
Construction venture completed.
Get these energy credits, and then as soon as
system survey has completed,
you're done with that, come and move across here. Okay, so survey speed up. Yeah, survey speed up, definitely. And then we'll probably get this, and then science division, and so on and so forth. And we'll really push down that path. So, researching for the family, 55 months. It is not going to be a quick process. Ooh. A strategic resource has been discovered in Nikanda. So, the Testament of Skin has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed volatile motes. These preternatural particles contain a tremendous amount of energy which can be exploited in energy production, as fuel, or even as explosives. I like the sound of that. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. I do agree with that idea. Let's actually add on a survey up here as well.
Construction venture completed.
Let's pause, because that was all about an anomaly. So it's another challenging one. We're going to leave it alone because the extra time it adds on based on the difficulty is kind of nasty. So we'll leave that be. I want our construction ship to come down here. Let's get that starbase outpost going. Once our guys have got a little bit more experience, you see this experience bar ticking up. We can send them back, and it'll be faster for them to do that. And they get experience for doing all the surveying, so it won't take too long. But we don't want to just leave those anomalies there forever. Definitely not. I think when Paradisium's a little bit bigger, we'll get some more research on the go. And then maybe some consumer goods, and then maybe a temple. Oh, we've discovered an archaeological site.
A system survey has concluded.
Well, that's going to be interesting. I think we need to take the site in order to actually discover what's there. So, orbital telemetry shows a massive impact crater. It was not caused by a meteorite strike.
Construction venture completed.
So, conventional excavation is going to be the only way to find out what lies below. Yeah, so we're gonna have to take that system and then have a science ship go and dig around in there. Build an observation post. That's going to get us extra research credits from that civilization down below. And then I think we're going to want to claim... Oh, we want to claim everywhere. That's what we want to do. We want to claim everywhere. Hooray! So, our scientist in Andak has gained a level. If we were to send him back, this would now be 194 days, which it's quite the decrease in time. So yeah, that's actually worth doing. So research this, and then come and do that. And then return to your surveying. You almost gained a level actually, so let's just do it that way. Because it's not going to take long to get down there, and by gaining one level, we've halved the amount of time that it's going to take to actually do that. All right, so the observation post, we can get 8 research, or we can get 10 research. Or we can get 10 research and start indoctrinating them, but that's going to cost us money. I need to change our policies to allow native enlightenment. So we can have a look at this. Technological enlightenment will cost us research and money, but it will turn them into a spacefaring civilization. And that will eventually allow us to do covert infiltration, which is entirely what we're around. We would need gene tailoring though. So for the moment, let's just get aggressive observation, and we'll stick with the way that we worked with Paradisium itself. Our ship up here, you have plenty more that you can be doing. Let's move down in preparation. That trade value, we'll get that when we build a space station with a trade hub that's within range. Let's go for, yeah, databank uplinks. So that gives us the edict for research subsidies. Increases the upkeep, which we don't really want, but increases the research output. If we're rolling in money, then at some point we will definitely do that. Hey, Roland has developed new skills. And Roland's also found an anomaly, so yeah, go ahead and research that, Roland. So a class 12 asteroid is orbiting the planet. That's direct to the small planetoid's orbit. Appears to be far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Because it's a relatively simple thing, it's just going to whiz through that nice and quickly. And once you're done with that, go back and do that anomaly, and then come back and finish your survey. Okay, we can definitely afford another science ship. So let's get one on the go. And we can afford another leader as well. Everything is costing us money. Alright. For some reason, someone's towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Derek 2. Massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they've long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. Okay, well that gives us some engineering research available. Always up for extra research. Can't quite get it yet. The Bronze Age aliens of Necroids have advanced sufficiently in their use of metallurgy to be considered an Iron Age civilization. The tools and weapons they make use of are becoming more effective, and the architecture of the cities is becoming a lot more elaborate. Their civilization is now spread to cover most of the planet, and some of their largest cities are home to nearly 1 million individuals. They are coming along quite nicely. You can't quite get this. We need a little bit more influence before we do that. Over here, we can get a new scientist leader in. Ooh, Maniacal. Okay, so we're actually going to assign that Maniacal guy directly onto here. There we go. So instead we're going to have our incredibly long-lived, there you are, guy coming out and exploring for us. Let's survey this and come down this way. We need to be surveying systems so we can find out where our neighbours are and set up business relations with them. Governor Merson has leveled up. We are just losing money, which is a bit of a shame. Ooh, okay. A badly damaged military vessel bearing elaborate alien insignia circles Stellaris. That's over here. The ship has suffered a heavy incendiary attack which has melted its hull, leaving no survivors on board. No weapons known to us today can produce temperatures high enough to cause such an effect. Perhaps the ship's logs may shed some light on it. Yeah.
The situation log has been amended.
So you need to look at those logs and then go and survey that system. Down here, we still need 5 more influence before we can take this system. You can get the mining station done though. How did I forget that? That'll sort out our money problems. Okay, so the Necroids, their ethics are changing. There's been a sweeping change in the ways of the primitive Mythfell since we began aggressively observing members of their species. Their hatred of our abduction shuttles has made them extremely mistrustful of anything they consider foreign, while at the same time strengthening the bonds they feel towards their own culture and species. Alright, so maybe we should go back to passive observation. I mean, I would love to do indoctrination, but that's just going to cost us money that we can't really afford. Oh, if they become... right, we're going to have to indoctrinate them. They've become fanatically xenophile. No, sorry, xenophobe. Because of what we were doing. Obviously a mistake.
A special project is complete.
Ooh. An analysis of the ship's logs revealed the crew met its demise when trying to retrieve an irreplaceable alien artifact called the Rubricator. It was stolen from their society by a pack of thieving rats. A curious choice of words, as they themselves are most rat-like in appearance. The logs are mainly comprised of curses, willing the rat robbers to the end of the universe and beyond. The crew has counted upwards of 50 individual words for defecation, as well as a wide selection of places from which a stars-like cannot escape, but their arduous work has paid off. We have uncovered the last known location of the Rubricator in a previously uncharted system, and we believe its former owners. If we are to believe its former owners, its powers are worth pursuing. Yeah.
The situation log has been amended.
Let's have a look and see what that is. So the Rubricator. That's that's quite far away, isn't it? Okay. Well, we'll get there at some point. Potentially. If you do this, then that, then that, then that, then that. We can swing round that way. Over here, our mining station is under construction. And you're still working on that anomaly. Good, good, good.
A system survey has concluded.
Okay, we can now take
Construction version
Andak.
completed.
Alright, if you've finished that, let's actually claim Andak. Because we can get more money from here and more minerals, and we can start on that archaeological site. You, on the other hand, I need you to come up round this way. Let's go there, then there, then there. And we'll try and find more of what's going on near us. We've found another civilization. We've detected the primitive alien civilization on Tech. This is in Sanach, yeah. They've entered into the early steam age, and there's clear evidence they're beginning to make use of both vehicles and early factories powered by steam engines. We should consider building an observation post. Okay, so we definitely want to take that system. Which also means that we don't care about you anymore. Let's go aggressive observation. So this is down here on Nikanda. The testament of the skin has picked up a strange energy signature coming from somewhere deep in the atmosphere of Nikanda 2. It appears to originate from a structure of some kind, possibly the remains of an orbital station, but the atmospheric pressure makes it impossible to approach. Nevertheless, scans of the unique signature have yielded a large amount of valuable physics data. Oh, cool, that's a good amount of physics research to pick up on. So yeah, we're going to take both of these places. Scientist Johnson has developed new skills. Expertise in military theory. Alright. I mean, you're flying a ship now, so why not?
A system survey has concluded.
Lovely, and with that, we have new traditions available. Let's expand our science division. And we're definitely going to push for the other two, because an additional 10% research speed and being able to do the anomalies much faster will benefit us hugely. 47% through claiming this. We haven't found another habitable planet yet, which is always a bit of a surprise. But we have only just started exploring the galaxy.
A system survey has concluded.
Okay, get the mining stations going here. You can come back and excavate this site. And we can find out what's in this hole in the ground. If it just turns out to be someone's tomb or a big practical joke, then we're going to have to send our military fleet after them. The Troubled Armada, which is full of conceit-class corvettes. I love that. Brilliant, brilliant name and convention. So yeah, I think coming down and securing this and then coming back for Nikanda is going to be the best way we can do this. Right, let's pause for a moment. So Chardin is leveled up, that's great. Rosen has leveled up as well, that's great. We have a routine anomaly in the WER system. The WER system is just down here. Ship sensors are picking up an unexplained pattern of interference. Okay, we'll go and have a look. That's just going to take a short time. I say short time, 84 days is not really a short time. But, you know, to thoroughly investigate, you've got to give your scientists time. Yeah, our money is looking much better. So, over on this starbase, the trade hub will allow us to collect from here, but not all the way over here unless we can expand it. So we would really need that to be bigger. It's going to be another 13 months or so until we finish these bits of research. But this early investment in our research speed is going to benefit us in the long run. Sonified science. The testament to the deepest Merc crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern of interference in the WER system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation to be precise, and one that Science Officer Jarson cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside our galaxy. Well, that is very curious, and also worrying, but mostly curious. Now you'll notice I'm building up a stack of resources at the moment. The plan is so we'll be able to react to anything that comes along. I could build like a trade hub over here or something else, but I think that's not really necessary. Let's move here. We'll claim this system, get an observation outpost going just as soon as we get the influence. I'm wondering whether we should get another science ship now for even faster research, but for the ones that we have, I think it's probably going to be fine. Yeah, let's come around and do this little bottleneck. We are still incredibly early days, of course.
A study has been completed.
There we go. Research is ticking off. So the first one, that's great. That's boosting our research for everything else. Ooh, 0G Labs will boost the research value of each of these. And it's quite cheap. think we'll get that. Let's not go for combat just yet. We are, after all, a family-run business.
An unusual phenomenon has cropped up.
That's going to take quite a while. Let's leave that alone for now. You're probably the wrong person to do that. We can, however, get Sanash.
A study has been completed.
Amazing. Okay, we're going to carry on with Off-World Trading Company. That is entirely the kind of thing that we would do. So, as a corporate entity, trade is going to be vitally important. Trade will obviously give us trade value, which then gets split between money and unity. So these things are good for us. Let's put this back to indoctrination because we're making quite a bit of money now, and it's going to be worth trying to swing them around to our general stance and feeling. Slow learners.
Construction venture completed.
Great. Let's get the mining station and then we'll get the observation post. And we've got a new tradition ready. I think if we carry on with discovery for the moment, let's get our leaders getting better, faster, improve their level cap. That's going to be really useful. Yeah, we're building up quite a nice stack of resources. We can hold an incredibly large number of these. By not trading on the market, we're not going to be losing anything. Ooh, I definitely want to come down this way. But yeah, I think we'll go through Wur, then Direp, and then Onab. It's crazy to think that all our science ships are doing something, and only 2 of them are actually out exploring. So the way the archaeological site works is there's a die roll, and as we roll the die, we've got a 30% chance to add 1 clue, which will improve this by 10%.
A study has been completed.
We need to gradually improve the odds of finding something worthwhile. It's a good way of gradually increasing your luck as you go through. Mining station output up? Yeah, let's get 0G refineries. 75 months, that is still quite a long time.
A system survey has concluded.
Lovely.
Construction venture completed.
Okay, well, you can come across here for the moment. It's going to be a little bit of time before we have the influence to be able to pick that up, but I'm sure we'll get there soon enough. And over here you've got Carefree Anomaly Research up. That is actually really handy if we were to have you out doing anomalies, but unfortunately we're not. You need to stay at home. Actually, where is... No, you are out researching. Ah, no, you're back on Paradisium, aren't you? Okay, well, actually, let's send you out to do this. If you do that and then come back afterwards. Right, let's do this better. So, research anomalies. And then assist research. So it'll still take a while, but at least we'll have our fastest person on it. And with that, I'm afraid we're unfortunately out of time for today. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you are enjoying this. We haven't encountered anyone yet, but soon we will. And once we make family contact with whatever other empires or corporations there are out there, we'll start to unfurl our criminal wings and see exactly where this takes us. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Stellaris. See you soon.